so enjoying this sailing. I really have only we've only been out a few days this time. I just hope I'm not going to put the moggies on everything. So the sea state's good, but it's nice, and when the wind's nice and fresh. Whoa. We just brought the staysail in. Now only running with headsail. I've still not put the main out, mainly for our own protection, and the ride's so comfortable anyway. So we haven't put the main out again this morning. We'll probably strip them down, strip the boat off with its covers soon, and we'll get all sails out again. Excuse me. Oh, Ricky's got to have a little nap. He keeps going down and then a couple of things, but he's going to have he's going to have a couple of hours rest. We think sleep's caught up with us a bit yesterday and today, so we're catching up with that couple of hours during the day as well. Yep. Looks like no rain at the moment coming, so that's another good thing. Hetzel's doing its thing. Boy's doing his thing. How's it going, boy? Having fun? Be happy when you get to land? Hey? Got a little while yet. Land ho!
Land ho!
Land ho!
You found it!
You found it! And showed me. I don't think you could see it, but it's at the foot of that cloud. Land ho!
Oh, land ho! We'll show you where we are. That is the island of St Vincent that Lou just saw over there, the land ho. And we're sailing through St Vincent Channel. This is St Lucia. This is St Vincent and the Grenadines, where the volcano was about 2 weeks ago. Can't see any smoke or ash coming from that at the moment. And so
maybe
we're coming up here.
Maybe that's the low-lying cloud.
Could be. I don't know.
We'll see. Yeah.
And so we're headed through the gap there, passing all of these exotic islands on our way to the US Virgin Islands, which is right here. And
we can't stop at any of them.
We can't stop at any of them because they're all closed.
Well, and even if they were open, every time you stop, it's pay for a COVID test. It's in the vicinity of 100 US each. Boy has to have vet certificate every time he leaves another country. And we don't mind because it helps get him back into Australia. But these are like in when we were in the Mediterranean, it was like for the area. Well,
it was all just a U.
Can't they just blanket that all as in Caribbean? And no, he's got to go every time too. So and 2 weeks quarantine for us. So if we are going, we would love to go to any of these islands if they were open. So let's say we went to the first one. We've got 3 weeks to cross through all these islands and get to the US for hurricane season. So that's 3 weeks. We could have seen a fair bit, but if you quarantine for 2 weeks, we haven't even got to the US because it takes more than a week to get to the US.
But it is fair enough. They're protecting their citizens.
Oh, I understand that, but I mean, when
it's difficult.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
And yes, and we're slowly getting a bit nervous about the whole situation. As in, it's been a huge draw on our cash flow, and you know, like for paying for everything through the COVID. And I know you all out there have got your own stories. This is just a little bit of ours, and you know, you have to really. We're starting to bite our nails of whether we can actually make it home to Australia. In that, if they linger this, we don't get control of this virus early. Pan.
That was a pan just came over the radio. We'll go to channel 14 and have a listen. But we actually had a mayday on 16 today where a ship's engine room was flooded, and they ask all vessels in the vicinity to render immediate assistance, but we were 60 nautical miles away, and that's 10 hours for us, so we weren't required.
Mind I thyself, Mike India November Delta, mind eyes Echo Yankee Echo Sierra eyes. All stations are going to look out for a broken down vessel name. Mind eyes. With last position or last known position was at latitude 12 at 00 decimal at 00 degrees north, longitude at 061 degrees 00 decimal 00 minutes west, or a relative position of 47 nautical miles north-northwest of Salacia, Tobago. This was on the 6th of May 2021 at time 1116 hours Universal Coordinated Time.
Just by way of information, the latitude of the disabled vessel was 1200. Our position, if you can see that, is 1311, and our longitude of the ship was 61, and we're at 60. So we are nowhere near those waters. We're well above Trinidad and Tobago too. Okay, back to channel 16.
It's just coming on dawn how small we are on the big ocean. This vessel behind us, if you can pick it up, I'll show you now. Okay, I don't even think you can see that. It is 127 meters long and 20 meters wide. To me, you can't see it, but it looks like quite big from here. He must not even be able to see us. We're just a little dot, and definitely not as many lights as he's got on. He's going to pass us at a distance of 2 nautical miles in 37 minutes. Hopefully he knows we're here. I'll show you as he gets a bit closer, and just interesting for those who haven't been at sea before to notice how boats go by.
Once in a lifetime thing, a cherished moment, like a view of Shangri-La. How I'm floating, drifting on timeless wings, gyroscoping, looking out from within, all in the matter of things, picture perfect, the patterns in the rings. I'm floating, looking out from within, all in the matter of things, once in a lifetime thing.
How's it going down there, Red?
Lucky I was just about to peel my kit off actually to cool down, and lucky I did.
Oh, okay. We don't make those type of movies, Rick.
No, clickbait, tits and ass.
And while he's down there, look at what he's missing out on.
All in the matter of things, it's picture perfect, the patterns in the rings. I'm floating, looking out from within, all in the matter.
Well, Lou got a new lure given to her, guaranteed to work, by Phil and Emma from Sailing Vessel Victoria, who we met in Suriname, and it's called a cedar plug, and they guaranteed that it'll work. Well, she's had it out, and look what she caught. A whole lot of Sargassian weed. The seaweed that's just floats everywhere. We came across it in the middle of the Atlantic, tons of it, and there's tons of it here in the Caribbean Sea too. Weird stuff. We got the dinghy here on the foredeck, and it looks rather sad because it's all deflated, but the idea was to get it back as far close to the mast as we could, so that I'll take you up there actually, so that this block here, which belongs to our foreguy for our spinnaker pole, was free. And once that's, so we needed that free to be able to put it out on either side of the boat. So that's why the poor old dinghy looks deflated. amongst you that saying, why have they only got the Genoa out? Well, the reason is we're trying to slow the boat down. We would be making port to a new port and a very busy port in St Thomas. We'd be making it about midnight, 1 a.m. We did Mindelo at 1 a.m, but this is a very different type of port than Mindelo. So we've only got the Genoa up for the next 36 hours, just to make sure that we're only doing 6s and not doing 7s, 7.5s. So yeah, just the Genoa. And a good looking Genoa at that. Can you see what's coming out of the setting sun? It's a cargo ship, 215 metres long, I think, doing 9 knots. It's going to pass our stern, thank God. He had to alter course. He's going to pass our stern now. Closer. US Virgin Islands of St Thomas. Well, that one over there is called Dog Island. Dog Island Cup, actually. Not sure what that one's called, and that one's called St Thomas. And we're heading up that way, and then round that headland there, and into the marina. I should add this. Our AIS just pinged, and it said there's a boat by the name of Fast Cat coming. I looked at its speed and it was 20 knots, and it had 44 seconds to closure. It's going to pass 4 nautical miles away, but it had 44 seconds. So, and we've got this set at 32 nautical miles. So the thing must have flown out from behind somewhere. Anyway, scared me. Starboard side tie.
Yes.
So fenders that side, lines that side.
Yes.
I'm helping.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave fenders that side because they're not pounds to peanuts as you got that side.
Pounds to peanuts. See, that's where you're supposed to go, and that's where you did.
Good.
Except I'm off course now.
Okay, you get aim onto the course. I'll go and put the fenders out. Boy, take your helm station. Take your station. There. Sit. Wait. That's it. No, that's the station. Good boy. Good boy. Now you stay there till we say you can come back up. Okay, because Mummy and Daddy are very busy now.